Hey guys, J77 here, back to do another viewpoint, and what better way to start a new first episode than a request and my feelings towards the First Lady of the United States, Michelle Obama. As you guys well know, there's been a lot of talk about a book that which points out some very behind the scenes details what goes on in the White House and how much influence she really do have. I'm going to be talking about that book precisely, as well as a request that originally I was going to post to do it last week, but unfortunately this channel decided to shut down. Lost it for a few hours. Got it back, but lost my videos indefinitely. So now I can able to finally talk about it, ask questions. First, let me get on to this book. According to a book that recently come out, and according to an interview that Michelle Obama had done about the book, um, it explains her conflict within the White House about how she felt that the president was backing away from some promise he made, was changing gears of some of the stuff that he um, was supposed to stand for, and that goes with a lot of people who he has within the cabinet, a lot of people he has around him, and how much he basically let her know um, her disapproval, as well as letting everybody else who's working for the president how disapproval she is about the things that's going on. Now she has gone to talk show to set some records straight about some of the staff that was supposedly she had conflict with, saying that some of the stuff were not true, that she didn't really had a conflict with these guys, and that they're very good friends with them. But I have to say, and other people have been saying this, that I kind of not buying that a little bit. I think she does have a lot of pull of what goes on inside the White House. It's just not done publicly, at least until now, till this book comes out. But and the reason why is the person who wrote the book has very strong resources, and I seriously doubt that everybody is saying the same thing um, about how she is pretty much a strong voice within the White House. Keep in mind, I'm saying within because she's not going to blur it out loud. No, First Lady is, and I think that she's trying to put up a good face, but I think there's more to her influence than what she's letting on, or what the president letting on, what anybody is really letting on, even the stuff in the book. But then again, that's just me. I could be wrong, but I seriously doubt it. Now, as for the second question that brought up to my attention to a friend of mine is my overall feeling for the First Lady. I can tell you I don't have an overall feeling for her, and that's wrong because I really, honestly, didn't pay much attention to her. I kind of feel that she's out there, but she's not really out there. And like I said, if she does make noise, it's pretty much inside the White House, not outside. She's not like Hillary Clinton, who, to me, to be honest, was one of my most annoying first ladies ever met because she said a lot of stuff, and it wasn't until that whole scandal with, President, Clinton and Monica Lewinsky that she finally toned it down. As for Nancy Reagan, I actually like Nancy Reagan. I liked what she stood for, how she conducted herself. About Bush, Laura Bush, I can't really say too much. I think Laura Bush was okay. Laura Bush, she kept out of the spotlight completely almost, so I can't really say much about it. And pretty much, I consider her in terms of major importance. She's there, but it's not enough to say that she is bad or good. To answer your question on her stance on health issues when it comes to like food and how people should diet. I know you asked that a long time ago. I do apologize for not mentioning that. Um, my thing is this. I remember what she said. I know exactly what she was trying to say. She was basically saying, as feedback, key word here, feedback, that parents need to balance out the diets more, and that they should be aware that it's good to have sweets and some junk food every now and then, but don't make it into an everyday meal where they're having it every single day because it can become addictive, it can become a problem, and it can lead to obesity. As far as the criticism especially from one Sarah Palin, who made it sound like she was saying, "Oh, she's telling parents what to do and how to raise their kids," which is totally not true. Um, she all she did was basically gave her feedback saying it's okay to have sugary snacks every now and then, but just don't make it happen. I mean, hell, she gives her kids sugary snacks. I mean, it's a not a balance. And I kind of find it funny that those who are criticizing them seem to forget that the ones who are more aggressive with trying to eat healthy or conservative Republicans. They've been more aggressive in terms of fighting obesity, and I got no problem with them fighting obesity. It's when they target a specific group of people who I have a problem with, namely those who are on welfare recipient trying to, weigh out some of their options in terms of getting something that's, sugary substance, and that's where I got a little beef with. But but the Republicans are more aggressive than the Democrats when it comes to health issues. So I kind of find it strange that they get on her for simply giving feedback, and that's all if she really does feedback. I know she started healthier food program to get healthier choices in the rough cafeteria, which I support because let's be honest, I was going on to these eating lunch in the cafeteria, and let's just say that they didn't call some of the stuff they had murder burgers and suicide French fries. Because that was a fun catchphrase. It was a largely good reason, and all you need to do is taste it, and you'll understand why. But I didn't have a problem with that. It wasn't like she was trying to be aggressive. She just wanted to get a little bit more options there. And let's face it, during the time period of the 90s, there was a big issue regarding about sugary snacks being in the schools. They actually Giuliani banned all vendors from placing their machines in school because every kid was going and getting soda, just like that, and that and chips. So he banned those from being in schools and basically trying to, combat the health issue. So in terms of that, I don't have a problem with that. I think it's more parents still have choices. She's not trying to hold out a national ban on all sugary substances. She's not even, suggest that, but she just basically suggested that we should be more cautious what we eat. I need to be more cautious what I eat. So there you go. So that's just about it on the issue. I hope I answered your question as vague as I can. But until then, this is J77 saying, take care.